When you finish knitting the leg, it's time to work the heel flap. The heel flap is worked on just half the stitches that you've cast on, and instead of working in the round, you're now going to begin to work in rows. So you can either put these stitches onto a stitch holder or you can leave them on the double point needles. And you're going to work in a 2-row sequence where you're going to slip your first purl stitch and you'll purl across to the end, because now you're working in rows to keep the stockinette look. You're going to be working a purl side row. And basically the rule of thumb is that you're going to work as many rows as there are stitches. And it's a 2-row repeat, but it's a total of 30 rows, or 15 times that you repeat the 2-row sequence. On the knit side, that's where you work the reinforced part of the heel flap. You're going to slip the first stitch and knit the second stitch, and that's what you're going to do across the row. With your yarn and back, you're going to slip a stitch, and then you're going to knit a stitch, and slip, and knit. And you'll do that across the row. This is the most common way to knit a reinforced heel flap. And what it will do is give a raised ridge on your heel flap and make it a little more durable. When you get to your last stitch, you're going to knit it, and you're going to turn it around and work your purl row. And you're going to slip that first purl stitch, and then you're going to knit a purl across the rest of the row. And these slip stitches on the edge create selvage stitches that make it easier to pick up the gussets later on.